My last regular topic that I have for the day is ACC football. Now, ACC football announced an 11-game schedule of 10 conference games and 1 non-conference game. The cool part of the announcement is they officially said that Notre Dame will be in the ACC this year, and that the ACC is it shocked me that the ACC even considered non-conference games at all. We know that the Big Ten and the Pac-12 have already announced that they will not be playing non-conference games. They'll be doing interconference play only, and they lost out on some massive games because of that. The SEC and Big 12 has yet to announce anything. I would expect something coming within the next week because it's getting very close to the season. And I don't think the season's going to kick off on time anyways, but it's still getting close to what time the season would normally kick off. So, here's what you're going to need to know about the new ACC schedule. I didn't look at any of the games, anything like that. There's just little, 3 main points that I was like, man, these are big. So in the ACC this season, there's going to be no divisions. So there'll be no Coastal, no Atlantic Division, which means that the 2 teams with the highest winning percentage will play in the ACC Championship. And my only other question after that is, how will Notre Dame fare in the ACC? So, going back to my first point, with no divisions, that means that it's anyone's game. But we'll see matchups with teams that we are not used to seeing year in and year out in the ACC. So I'm assuming we're going to see some of the big rivalries. But, there's some teams in the Atlantic and the Coastal that don't play every single year, every other year, every third year. So it's going to be cool to see them match up and face up against each other. And, I'm excited for the ACC because with the no divisions, it can actually work in some teams' favors and others it won't work in their favor. Specifically, for example, I love the Pitt Panthers. They're kind of the local big school other than West Virginia and Penn State. But 2 years ago, the Pitt Panthers made the ACC championship game, but honestly, they had no business being there. The ACC Coastal was so bad that year that it became more of a game of who could survive the longest, not who was better at football. And I made a bet that the offseason prior, after watching Kenny Pickett beat the undefeated Miami Hurricanes, I said, oh, bro, to my brother, $50. Did the Pitt Panthers make the ACC championship game the next season? I was laughed at so hard by everybody in my family and my cousin and my brother, and he played that thing as a joke all season long, out loud. I was right. I knew it. I was right. I mean, like I said, it was a terrible year that year for the ACC Coastal, but I ended up being right, and it felt so good to be right. I mean, so good. But this year in the ACC, I hate to say it, but a sorry team like Pitt, that was that Pitt team 2 years ago, won't be making the ACC championship game, and that is for sure. Because the win percentage, the 2 teams with the top win percentage will be facing each other. And I honestly like that a lot. They'll be going to the ACC championship game, and I'm excited to see what 2 teams that would be. And I'm excited to see how that plays out because Notre Dame may throw a wrench in what my original thought or my prediction was going to be. I originally thought the ACC championship game would probably be between North Carolina and Clemson. And I'm not so sure now because of Notre Dame. I think Notre Dame has a real chance at winning the ACC. I think they have a chance. By real chance, I mean 5% chance. That's what I'd give them. But I think they can maybe somewhat hang with Clemson. I mean, I don't know. But finally having a conference to call home for the Fighting Irish is going to be very, very cool. And I'm excited to see if the ACC, pulls all this off. I'm excited to see if Notre Dame likes being in the conference and decides to stay, because people have been hooting and hollering about Notre Dame joining a conference for the last 5 or 6 years, especially since the college football playoffs started. People have been really vocal and loud about that. And it's cool to see, but man, Notre Dame has really drugged their feet with joining a conference. They were forced to do it this year, and now hopefully they do it to stay permanently because the ACC is a good home for them. But I'm excited to see if the ACC, pulls this season off, and I'm excited to see if college football happens